Hello there everybody, Michael here, playing Professor Layton and the Last Specter. We just found out about the mysterious Specter's flute, which was being sold on the black market. And in Chapter 4, we are going to go to the black market and try to find out who purchased the flute. Of course, we're not going to get to that in this video. In this video, we are just going to solve puzzles. This is one of the problems I have with this Professor Layton game. Every time you start a new chapter, you have to wander around solving puzzles. You know, I want to continue with the plot. I want to find out what happens with the black market. But no, I have to go around and talk to every single person again to get new puzzles. 12 puzzles, in fact, so in this video, I'm going to solve all 12 of the puzzles, and in the next video, I will pick up on this plot line about the flute at the market. Okay, we haven't been to the market before, and we'll do that in the next video. Go to the market, go to the market, going to the market. Okay, so we have 12 puzzles to solve in this video. Let's get going. We're gonna have to get through them very quickly. Okay, I don't care about the setup for the puzzle. Let's just get to the puzzle. Puzzle number 22, paper pair. You want to cut the piece of paper into 2 sheets of paper which are identically shaped. Okay, 2 pieces of paper, identical shapes. Okay, that'll be 1 cut there. And something like this, some sort of zigzag over here on the side, right?
I think this is right.
All right.
I knew I could do it.
Alright, let's go downstairs. Uh-oh. Conversation. Oh, yeah. She is going to give us some sort of theater thing. Yeah, puppet theater. Alright. Puppet theater. Sometimes when you solve puzzles, you will get puppets for your puppet theater. It's another one of those meta puzzles that you can solve, and if you get all of the puppets and perform all of the plays, you will get 3 extra puzzles at the end of the game. But you don't have to worry about that. Just wait until the end of the game, then you can worry about that. For now, let's just worry about the puzzles. puzzle number 2 is over here. Puzzle number 23, the cracked clock. This clock was broken in half, and the sum of the numbers on each side of the break is equal. Alright, so let's figure out where it's split in half. Okay, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 9. If you add up all the numbers together, you get 78. So 1 half is going to be 39, and the other half is going to be 39. And if you just use that information and play around with the numbers a bit, you'll eventually figure out that the split is between 3 and 4 and 9 and 10. The top half of this clock is equal to the bottom half of this clock if you split it in half, just like that.
Some puzzles must be met directly. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Alright, he was talking about Third Eye Jakes, the chief of police. We'll meet him later on in this video walkthrough. He is a horribly obese man, and he's a corrupt cop. Yeah, Chief Jakes is not a nice person. And speaking of things not being nice, I don't think puzzle number 24 is very nice. What you want to do is make a symbol, which is a symbol of love. And you know, there's really only one symbol of love, one international symbol of love. That's the heart, and that's the solution. Really, really simple puzzle.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure.
No, not a challenging puzzle, a simple puzzle.
A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Professor Layton and I obviously disagree about the quality of that puzzle. I mean, if I wanted to see tears turning into a heart, I would watch the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, not play Professor Layton in The Last Specter. Anyway, let's stop complaining and move on to the next puzzle. Right inside the restaurant. That was a weird conversation, and the look on Professor Layton's face, as well as the look on Aldous' face, was just rather strange. Maybe Aldous didn't like that puzzle either. Okay, this puzzle will be more enjoyable, right? Puzzle number 25, Taste Test. We have 4 different types of buns, more cream buns than butter buns, more jam buns than chocolate buns, and more cream buns than jam buns. Okay, so what is the fewest number of buns you have to taste in order to determine which shapes are each type? Alright, this seems like a math problem, but it's not. You'll notice we have 4 of this type of bun. We have 2 of that type of bun. 1, 2, 3 of that type of bun. And 3 of the cat type buns. So you can use this information to figure stuff out, right? The clues say that we have more cream than anything else. So, cream is obviously these ones, because we have more of those than anything else. And the clues also say we have less jam than anything else, so jam must be those two, just the two. Which means the only thing we have left to figure out is which one of the three ones is which, so you only have to take one bite. Just one bite out of one of those three groups, and you've got all the types of jam figured out.
I love the thrill of a good solution.
I hope that explanation makes sense to everybody. It was a little rushed, but that's because I'm trying to get through this video as quickly as possible. After all, we still have 8 more puzzles to get through. Okay, so this is the explanation. Maybe it makes more sense than mine did. Maybe it doesn't. In any case, the next puzzle is a slider puzzle, which was featured prominently in the advertisements for this game. You know, for a second there I thought it was the only puzzle in the actual game itself, because it was the only puzzle that the advertisement showed. Is somebody following Professor Layton? I don't know, maybe somebody is, maybe somebody isn't. Of a puzzle, right? Yeah, I could see that joke coming. Puzzle number 26, UFO SOS. Alright, so the goal of the puzzle is to move this yellow ball, I guess it's orange, move it from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. And the way you do that is by getting all these L-shaped pieces in the middle row. So you want to do something like this. Okay, just like this. All the L-shaped pieces in the middle row. That way you can just move everything around like this. Now we can move the orange ball all the way up. Now we just need to move everything out of the way. Move the orange ball right. Again, move everything out of the way and move the orange ball down.
How about this? That was it.
Alrighty, another puzzle right over here. Basically, just go everywhere in town that you've already been to before, and every single person has a new puzzle. Puzzle number 27, Floating Cottages. We have 7 cottages and 12 bridges. Now, a couple wants to visit every single cottage and every single bridge, but they don't want to cross the same bridge twice. So, which cottage should they start at in order to fulfill those conditions? They need to start at one cottage and just move across every single bridge and never go across the same bridge twice. Clearly, it is not cottage C. The answer is cottage D, the only cottage with an odd number of bridges connected to it.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. No puzzle is without an answer.
I think this man has another puzzle about cats. I think every single puzzle he has involves cats. Puzzle number 28, black and white cats. Okay, you have to fill every space on the grid, and no row or column can have more than 2 same color cats next to each other. Alright, I remember this. This cat cannot be black because then we'd have 3 in a row, so it must be white. And if this one was white, we'd have 3 in a row, so it has to be black. And this can't be black, otherwise we'd have 3 in a row. Same with this one. This has to be black to prevent 3 in a row. These two must be white to prevent 3 in a row. And let me see, this one has to be black. Okay, that looks like the solution.
This took some creative thinking. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Alrighty, so here I'm just going to take the, boat ride. Take the boat ride over to Luke's house. Puzzle number 32, Fit for a King. You want to walk all around the board, and you want to finish in the bottom left-hand tile. I think that's what the instructions are saying. So let me see, if this is 1, then it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16... I don't see any other way to get through this area. Okay, there we go. That's our solution.
Some puzzles must be met directly.
You just go back and forth in a zigzag motion.
The thrill of a good solution.
Alrighty, now we just have to go right for the rest of the puzzles. Here we go. One puzzle over here with the boy who thinks he's a bird. Yes, we'll be meeting a lot of kids in the marketplace. puzzle number 29, how old? Okay, so Nat was born last year in March, so she's 1 year old, and if you multiply her age by the ages of her two older sisters, you get 36. And if you add all the ages together, you get a sum of 13. So, what are the ages of these three children? Well, the youngest one was born last year, so as I said, it's 1 year old. The other two must both be 6 years old.
This is what I've come up with. That puzzle wasn't so hard.
Alright, we can go in the library now and solve a puzzle there. Puzzle number 30, book stacks. You just need to figure out how many books are on the table. So here's the table, and we get to see the books from 3 different directions. And when you put all of that information together, you can figure out that there are 16 books on the table.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
Alright, so we're almost finished with this video. Just 2 more puzzles left. Over here to the right. Right over here, in the abandoned factory. And why is it an abandoned factory when the lights are clearly still on? I mean, clearly somebody is inside and using the factory. Ooh, mouse. Okay, here's puzzle number 31. Puzzle number 31. Are you good at geometry? Because yeah, you're going to need geometry in order to solve this puzzle. It's all about congruent triangles and things like that. I think we actually have 4 triangles in this puzzle. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you do all the math, you'll learn that this side of all 4 of those triangles, is exactly 4 feet tall. 4 feet tall.
I think I've got this one. That puzzle was no problem.
Okay, so this is the explanation. A much better explanation than I could come up with. And I know we have a puzzle here. Aha, the final puzzle in the wall. Puzzle number 148, glass boxes. We have 27 glass boxes, some of which have cubes inside them. Oh wait, not cubes inside them, some of which have gems inside them. Yes, we have gems inside the cubes, and here are pictures of the larger cube, taken from 3 different directions. So, how many gems are inside this box? The answer is 5. 5 gems.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
So hooray, everybody, we have finally finished all 12 puzzles that are unlocked at the start of Chapter 4. And now we can continue with the plot line about going to the market. Just as soon as we get there. Here we go. Okay, we're here. We're at the house with the crazy man. And in the next video, we will go south to the market.